Put your head in. Hi guys, so I look terrible right now, so this is how I'm gonna look for the whole video. This video is gonna be a lot different than my usual videos. Obviously it's a vlog, but I'm not good at vlogging, so at this one I did a really bad job at vlogging, so I'm doing a voiceover instead. And well, since it's been kind of a month since I posted a video, and since I posted that last video, I thought I would update you guys on what has happened. So I got into that college that I made that I took those pictures for, and a different college. I don't want to say which ones for obvious reasons, but I got into them. So yeah, let me walk through our trip with you. Basically, we started out in the airport at 4 a.m. in the morning, just walking through, enjoying the scenery. And it was I was tired, but I was acting like I wasn't, not gonna lie. We landed in Florida, like, I don't know, 9 a.m. This is the hotel. We were staying at the Cabana Bay. It was pretty. 60s themed, if I didn't say that. Since we had gotten there so early, we were able to go to the park. We had this pass where we could only go to one park each day. So we were doing Universal Islands Adventure, and you'll see that throughout this video. But yeah, so we didn't really spend the whole day at Universal since we got there early in the morning, and it wasn't really packed as packed as we thought it would be. We were able to get on all the rides and see everything. And then since we were staying at the Cabana Bay, we were able to really just leave the park when we wanted and come back when we wanted. So we left at like midday after we had eaten lunch, and then later we came back so that I could ride Escape from Gringotts and get butterbeer on the last day. And let me tell you, Diagon Out is really pretty at night, if you just didn't see. The next day was Monday, and we were heading to Islands of Adventure. So we got up at 7 so that we could get dressed and get to the park at 8, because the park opens at 9, and we wanted to be there as early as possible so that we could be some of the first people to be let in, so that we could run straight back to the new Hagrid ride, which was what we found out was everyone's idea. But you know, we ended up being a little late and getting out of the house at like 8:04 or whatever, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but then we had to ride the shuttle bus over, and then we had to go through security and then walk through City Walk, and then we ended up being over there around like 8:30, 8:40, and even by then there was just a whole bunch of people. Like, I don't know if you know how City Walk is set up, but we were on a bridge, still in the bridge part of City Walk, going into Islands of Adventure. And well, yeah, that's me being sassy, I guess. And here's us walking in line, and as you see, we're about to come to a stop because this is legit the ending of the Hagrid ride when we got there. We were outside of Hogwarts for a while, and you see, like, I pulled my camera up so you could see the line was moving pretty fast, but we were still there. And I know it looks long, but we were only in line for like an hour and 30 minutes. And later that day, they were saying that the line for the ride was 5 hours. So, you know, we got there early, we rode the ride, and I'm telling you, it was worth it. I mean, we didn't wait that long. I don't think it's worth a 5-hour wait. I don't think any ride is worth a 5-hour wait, but that's how the roller coaster looks. And coming from, like, my mom does not like roller coasters, and she loved this ride. It was fast, like the Hulk, but a lot smoother. And, like, if you could see, it was, like, set up like you were in Hogwarts motorbike, so, you know, you were just riding with him. And this is, like, I don't know, I like the mermaids in Harry Potter, so I just videoed that because I saw it. And then we went to Seuss Landing, and we rode all those rides in there, because, I mean, if you go to Seuss Landing, let me tell you, all the rides are usually not that long. I mean, all the lines are not that long. Like, we went onto the Cat in the Hat, and it was only a 5-minute wait, so that was good. We went back to Harry Potter World, but we didn't end up riding the rides till later, so we went back to the hotel, and this is us leaving. You know, and I think that's a pretty shot of City Walk. I'm walking across the bridge that I was telling you guys about earlier, and that's the boat that we were on in the other clip. But yeah, no, we left. We took a nap because we were tired, and then, you know, me and my mom, just me and my mom, I had two of my sisters there too, we went back and we ate dinner at Bubba Gump. And well, I guess I didn't record not an intro, but this is, I think, Tuesday. because yesterday was Monday. Yes, this is Tuesday, and this is our last day at Universal Studios. So yeah, that's the clip. When the clip starts off, we're legit just in Diagon Alley. So, you know, since we were staying at the hotel, we were able to go over to the park an hour early, so at 8 o'clock, before all the regular guests could come. So, you know, we were waiting there, and then we got in. Since everyone was over on the other side waiting for Hagrid's ride, the line to go into Universal was not that long at all, and we were able to get in early, and we rode Escape from Gringotts before anyone else was there, and nothing else was really open in the park, but it was starting to open, so we basically just sat outside the Revenge of the Mummy, because that's the next ride we wanted to ride, and we ended up riding it quite a few times, because that ride for some reason is never truly packed, and the line is always moving fast, so you're never really waiting that long. And then this is the Transformers. I don't know. I usually vlog the same stuff, because when you go back to the same theme park over and over again, I mean, what else is there to vlog? And I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen my other videos, but I usually go to Universal every year, and I never get tired of it because I love theme parks. Like, I legit tell my mom, for my honeymoon, I need to go to a theme park. Like, I want to be one of those people with the Disney hats on that says just married. I want to be that extra and basic. But after we rode everything, we went back to Diagon Alley so that I can eat breakfast, because it was so early in the morning, so they were still selling breakfast, and I ended up eating pancakes, and there was a lot of pork and stuff on my plate. I did not eat that. Fun fact, I don't eat pork or beef. So, you know, here's a quick look at the Leaky Cauldron. It's pretty cool on the inside. And then we spent most of the day, when we were there, there's only one ride in Diagon Alley, so we rode that ride earlier, so there was no reason I'm going back. And I really wanted to take a look at all the shops they had, because I feel like I don't. So yeah, I took a look at all the shops. After we left Diagon Alley, we headed over and we rode Men in Black. And then what else? We didn't end up riding the Simpsons ride, but the line for that was only 25 minutes. It was still pretty early in the morning when all this was happening, even though it wasn't super hot. It was hot, but then there was a wind. There was wind the whole entire day. But I know you're just staring at this wall, but there's a reason. The funny part was, while I was recording this, I think a family wanted to take a picture, but I didn't notice them. So it basically looked like I was recording a wall or just taking a picture of the wall, but I was waiting for Creature to pop his head out. So I don't know how weird that looked. I knew what I was doing, but I don't know how weird it looked that I was doing just recording a wall. Look at you.
No.
Look at it.
No.
My camera got good quality. Look.
I don't want to look.
Look.
I don't want to look.
And well, after we rode everything, because the lines were so short and the park was only a few hours into opening, we left, and we were outside City Walk, I don't know, dancing, I guess waiting on my mom. I don't know where she had went, but here's them dancing. I recorded it. And then we headed over to Downtown Disney. I didn't get that on video, but that's where we were heading, and that's what the next clip will show you. And then we were there for only a little while. We were just looking around the shops and stuff, because that's all you can really do. I'm sorry, it's called Disney Springs now, but I still call it Downtown Disney because that's what I remember it as. And so yeah, we ate at the Rainforest Cafe, and I had an appetizer. After we got seated, I filmed these monkeys because I was really just vibing with them, because they were chilling. That's Guapo. Me and him were really vibing. I love him. That's Tila. And that's Trinity. She's the sassy one. Oh yeah, and the thunderstorm started to go off. So, you know, my friends were going crazy. This is Wednesday. We're going back to Islands of Adventure, and this is our last full day at the parks. And then after this, we're going to be leaving and going home. So obviously I had to wear my Gryffindor stuff because represent. A girl's gotta represent. That's all my keychains I have on my fanny pack, and I legit still carry that fanny pack around. And then this is the back entrance to Hogsmeade. The other one I showed you is when you enter, you see the train first, but this is kind of like entering from Jurassic Park, so you don't get to see as much. You kind of just get thrown into all of Hogsmeade. And well, there's the castle. I'm gonna show you a better view of it later as I keep walking. Everyone likes to take pictures on this bridge, but yeah, there it is. It's really pretty. And then, well, we didn't end up riding anything in Harry Potter World because it was really packed. Like, the wait for the, what's it called, castle was like 120 minutes. So it's like 2 hours. So we ended up leaving and then going to Seuss Landing again and riding all the rides in there. Because like I said, it's really never ever packed in there for some reason. Because, you know, I guess people don't ride it because it's like little kid rides. But the rides kind of be slapping though. And then we went back and we rode Flight of a Hippogriff is what I believe it's called. There's Buckbeak. You know, I filmed him. It was hot. There was no shade out there. They had fans going, but there was no shade, and they need to fix that. And then we left, and we went back to the Jurassic area, because I wanted to look in the shops there. And I ended up going downstairs in the big cafe. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking like you guys know where it is. I don't know. But I ended up going downstairs, and they were having a raptor hatching. So I went down there, and I saw this little baby raptor be hatching. And then after this, we kind of just left the park because we were hungry and stuff, and we didn't really want to eat. There was nothing we really wanted to eat in there. I think we stopped and got Starbucks, and then we went back to the hotel and chilled for a little bit. Me and my mom, this is a view of the Cabana Bay. I don't know, we weren't staying on this side, but there's Volcano Bay, that volcano if you see in the background, that's the water park. And well, like I said, our hotel was 60s themed, so this is everything. And throughout the whole entire day, I didn't put the audio in this clip, but they were playing 60s music the whole entire day. So, you know, I knew some of those bops. And then they were playing a bunch of 60s cartoons and stuff. So, you know, old Coca-Cola stuff and everything. And, you know, this is the eating area. Yeah, it was really cool. And then we went back when it was dark, and I brought my wand. So, and then this is us entering the line. Like I said, if you time everything, I don't know if I said this actually, but if you time everything correctly, you could get on the lines for the Harry Potter rides without a wait. Like when we got here, everyone was waiting outside of the Hagrid ride because for some reason the ride had broken down. But what my mom said is she thinks that they were actually not running the ride because it was like 20 minutes till the park was closing, so they didn't want to have a bunch of people in line for this ride while the park was actually closed. You know, there was a bunch of people out there, so I don't think they wanted the park to be open till 10 so these people can get out. So the ride was shut down, and they still had, so I went up to the castle while everyone was waiting there and got to ride that for the one time. I was in line with my sister, but I ended up riding alone. I don't really want to get into that. It's not anything what you're thinking. I don't know what you're thinking, but it's nothing like that. It was just a lot different. This is the Mandrake. If you guys want to see me make one on my channel, leave a like, because I think I am going to make one either way. And then we left. It was the last day. The park was actually closed, but we got on the ride in time so that we could ride it. Oh, and this is the Voodoo Cafe. No, Voodoo Donut is what it's called. And these are all the donut choices. The only ones I found that were good, I haven't tried all of them, but I like the Captain Crunch one, the one with Captain Crunch on top, and the one with, what's it called? Fruit Loops. And then the next day we got up at 4 a.m. in the morning, I think, to head off to the airport. So that's what this clip is. This is the airport. We're all walking. And one tip, do not drink a pink drink on a flight. You're gonna have to pee really badly while the plane is landing and just be suffering. I ended up watching it chapter 2 for like the 3rd time as we rode home. Not that anyone cares, I was just letting you know, because you know, we usually fly Spirit, so this is my first Delta flight in years, so I was excited to be able to just watch a movie.
And well, that's the end of the video. I hope you like it. If you like it, subscribe if you want to see more of me. I try to post every week, but that doesn't end up happening sometimes. But you know, I always try to post good videos. I don't like putting out bad videos or videos I don't like. So yeah, this is not the end of the video though. After I finished editing this, I went up to my sister and she told me she got some videos of her own on her Snapchat. So that's what's gonna play after this little outro if you want to stick around to see that. If you don't, that's totally fine. But you're gonna see basically our trip from her perspective. But you know, here it is, and bye.
With a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. What would she say?
That Mrs. McCabe had 23 sons and she named them all Dave? Well, she did.